Hey everyone, this is Be Divine. This is a message. I feel if you are looking for something on your spiritual journey, or you have opened up some abilities, or you are doing tarot or oracles, divination of any kind, or you are healing and working with cards as well, and doing Reiki, or you're interested in learning all of those things. Maybe you've done Dolores Cannon's past life hypnosis therapy. Maybe you have looked into the Secret Space program. Maybe you are into the Galactic Federation of Lights. Maybe you listen to channelers like Abraham Hicks and Bashar. Maybe you've just been going around in circles. Maybe you use crystals or do dowsing or use dice or dominoes. Okay? Whatever it is, or however you have found your spiritual journey, I'm here to bring a message from the future for you. And I know that sounds a little strange, but I need to interject a little bit. We, on the spiritual pathway, have used these tools or have learnt these tools, and I have even taught these tools to awaken people. What are you awakening when you're doing all of that stuff? You're hoping to awaken your own abilities. You're hoping to remember your past lives. You're hoping to heal from something that you have physically going on or mentally or whatever it is. Okay? When that doesn't work, there comes confusion. Okay? There comes frustration. There might even come ridicule. And then many of you will stop doing what you're doing for some time or get angry about it, thinking that you have surrendered everything in. Why aren't you seeing a result? What's happening? And I'm going to tell you from your future that it was never about something that you had to learn. It was never about something that someone else has channeled in or taught. The Savior does not come from outside of yourself. When you understand that you are a sovereign being, that you are ancient, that you carry a flame within you, then there's nothing that you cannot command or do. Of course, you have your own soul contracts. Of course, you have things that you will need to dig up about yourself and understand. But if you can first step into your own flame, your own sovereign energy, be unique to yourself. Don't look outside of yourself for all of the answers. And instead, understand that no matter what has happened in your lifetime, has never been about growth for you. It's been about igniting the flame that you already have. In my journey since 2009, I have done everything that I can in my own power to try to lift humanity. I have held so many thousands of free webinars and sessions. I've made almost 5,000 videos on YouTube. I've created an academy to teach people, even free courses. But it's not what the world really, really needs, because what it does is it keeps people in practices, okay, that keep things going one-on-one, which is fine if that's all you want to do. But if we're here to awaken humanity into a different way of doing things, then we can't take the same old energy with us and expect everybody to ignite and share it and follow along. There needs to be a new pathway, which is something that I have asked for specifically. Coming from a future message for you, once you see how easy things actually can be, once you step into your sovereignty and start to command energy in a different way, you will awaken parts of you that have lain dormant, parts of you that have been scattered across multiple lifetimes, timelines, and dimensions. And you will be able to reclaim these pieces very easily. You will no longer have to go into long, drawn out sessions and connections with people and reaching and reaching and reaching and not doing any of the work yourself. Instead, you will ignite yourself into this brand new vibration, and just by having that ignition, be able to set the flame for so many other people around you. A new way is coming. And my name is Be Divine, and I am here to help ignite this in you and in humanity. Because after all, we are asking for something different in our lives. We are asking for upgrades. We're asking for downloads. We're looking for healing. We're looking for all of these things. We can ignite it all within ourselves. And it doesn't have to be a difficult process. People can make it a difficult process and distort it and mimic it and mirror things and try to block it and try to siphon it and whatever they want to do. That's just going to be their downfall. But very, very soon, I will be announcing a free, of course, very, very important, groundbreaking webinar that explains everything. Once you listen to how this works, it will already ignite something within you. In fact, just by listening to this message today from your future self, telling you you've already got what it is that you're looking for, telling you that you're already sovereign, telling you you hold command over energy, telling you you can reconstruct your entire life very simply by becoming the temple within yourself and drawing towards you like a massive magnet that which you desire. Yes, there will be people who are naysayers. They're everywhere. But everybody will be challenged in just a very, very small way to surrender into something that is absolutely extraordinary. And only that small little doorway of light is all that is needed to absolutely ignite you. Once you have the connection with what I'm going to be teaching this world, which nobody else is teaching you, once that comes out, there will be people who also decide and say to themselves, oh my God, I feel this, I know this, I remember this, and I have an active role here as well. And instead of trying to awaken people and making videos about what other people are doing or whatever practices are out there or whatever, we will have these people stepping into their sovereignty and taking charge of who they are as a soul. And in that energy, developing such powerful abilities that were already there, of course, but awaken what was dormant within and never close it off again. So, be careful of what you're watching online, make sure that you're protecting yourself, of course. There are things that are there to distract everybody. Everybody has those moments of disruption, echoes. So we're stepping into a golden timeline. We're stepping into a new life. So there are those vibrational echoes that will try to pull you backwards. And the secret is not to listen. Listen to what resonates closely in your heart, what brings you joy, what brings you relief, what brings you peace. Learn to be okay with who you are, okay? You don't have to know everything all at once. You just have to know that you are a sovereign being of light. And as such, you hold command over energy. Remember this. Remember who you are. And I hope to see you really, really soon. Much love. Bye for now.